What's up, demons and demonettes? 'Tis I, Atraxi, Demon Queen, and let's get ready to rumble. But before we get into it, as always, toss a like and subscribe down below. So today we're going to be covering Relentless Rumble, the newest mode in AFK Journey. You can access it by going to your event tabs here, and then just going to Relentless Rumble, and here you go. Now, there's some rewards here. You have overall rewards for the event, which are going to be 10 invites. Then you have some quests you get doing, which consist of diamonds and vouchers for the new shop in-game and some Twilight Essence. So you're definitely going to want to get them all. Your goal, if you're not going for like the most number of kills, because there is a rankings board, is to get through common, because you get the diamonds, and then you need to get at least 65 kills here. On Battle 1, it looks like Battle 2 is 25, so I expect those to be a little bit harder. And then 20 on the third one. Right, so to unlock Endless, you first need to deal with Common, so let's go into that. Alright, so as you can see here, I'm set up to run Control. This works typically like Battle Drill if you're used to clearing lanes. You want to use a squad similar to there, where you can do a lot of AoE damage and kill a lot of enemies quickly. Control is really effective in that area, but basically any AoE hero is going to work really well here. I use this on this account, I use this on my second account to easily clear it. So, we're running Tide Call here for the artifact, just because we want the haste bonus to make everybody go faster. Again, we have Almus, Aaron, Rowan, Arden, and Carolina. You'll notice there's no talent tiles here. I don't know if that's going to be in the further ones, but we'll see. And let's in action. Go team, go. As you can see, Control gets through it pretty quickly. You have a little counter on the side that tells you how many more enemies you need to kill. Alright, so we got our 15 of 15. So now let's go into Endless. We'll talk about Tenacity first. For every 3 enemies that appear, the third one will have Tenacity. Immune to physical damage, right? So that means we're going to prioritize heroes that do magical damage and heroes that do true damage. Alright, so I'm going to go into my formations because I saved it. Alright, and after copious amounts of testing and then confirming with the community, this is one of the top squads. There's maybe one squad that could do a little bit better, but there's going to be some RNG to it, right? This one seems to kind of like cap out at 118. I've seen as high as 120 with a slight variation, and we'll go over some substitutes. You're going to want to run Arcane Spell for this one. And then you're going to want to use Taylene, Smokey, Arden, Lily May, and Burial. Maybe a lot of people don't have Burial built up, so we'll go into some substitutes. You're obviously going to want to have a really strong heroes. You can notice that all of my heroes for the event are at least plus 20, with Lily May being plus 25. Now, why are we using Taylene? I'll show you her damage after, but it's phenomenal on this fight. We are using Smokey as an energy battery for Taylene because she burns through her health, and as you may have seen in Dream Realm, Smokey keeps healing her throughout it, so she can almost ult until the end of days with Smokey healing her. We have Arden for his AoE damage. Lily May is good at picking off a lot of low health enemies. She gets stronger as the fight goes on. You have Burial for his isolation debuff and to make shadow clones as well as his damage. And without further ado, let's see it in action. Now I'm expecting maybe around somewhere around 118. This has been as low as 112. You have endless retries for it, so you can just keep going and going and going until you RNG that high score that you want. So as you can see, Taylene just keeps going and going and going. She's like the Energizer Bunny. So you can see they just kind of melt through the enemies. And you get a kill counter over to the side here. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Alright, so see there, we only got 108. That's not too bad. That's not great. Again, you can run it as many times as you want. If you look at the damage distribution, right, we have Talene obviously at the top. Burial does a sizable amount. Ardent's the worst, and you can see Lily May does a lot of damage as well. But it's primarily Talene that you want here. I don't really have a sub for Talene, but I do have some subs for some others. Now, if you look at here, I did get a 118 with it. Someone got 119. So it's possible we could get 119, 120 with it. We would just have to RNG it. There is a different version that uses Mikola. Right, so we can use Mikola. This is the version that I've seen get the 120 and the 119. If you don't have Burial, what I did on my second account is I don't have Burial built up, so I ran Tassie instead. Now, it's not going to do as well, but with this squad, you can do pretty high counters. I mean, if you don't have, even if you don't have your Talene built up a lot, you just basically want to go with Magic Heroes and heavy AoE to get that 65. Like, I was able to easily get it, well, I mean, I used Talene, but we didn't use the Lemay. I used, like, you could use, like, Arden, Tassie, Carolina. Elsa didn't work too great. She's more of an arena hero. She's not very good for killing many enemies. Floribel might also be viable here. Just not against the ones that are immune to magic. I've seen people do it use Seth. He's, you know, for his quick execute ability. He's pretty good. So yeah, Parisa's not too bad. This is probably, I would say this is the third best. So if you don't have Burial built up, and you have Tassie, you can run something like this, and we'll see how it does. Because I ran this on my second account, because I don't have Burial, and I got over 100 kills, which was very good. But we'll see how it does here. And we'll see if we can do pretty decent. See, now that's when they really start to melt, is when Smokey gets his third ult off. See, I already can tell it's a little bit behind. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. And you see, we easily got over 100 kills with this one. It did 108, so that's probably a high for this one as compared to like the low for the previous version. So yeah, again, you can run this as many times as you want. So if you do want to rank and get the high rank, there's no reward for ranking other than self-satisfaction, right? It just tells you your district. All the rewards come through the quests and through the point system here. Now I'll bring updated guides as they're needed. We'll see what happens with this one. It looks like we're gonna have Igor a lot here. So someone like Odie might have like play big here. And then here we have the whirlwinds that knock everybody back. That one could be kind of annoying to deal with, and we'll see how that goes. But I'll try to bring out updated guides for each one as I find a really good squad for each brawl. So it looks like we'll have a new one on reset, and then a couple days for the other one. And that's it for this one. Have fun with this event, and I will catch you later. Bye!